Hi there, here we are again. Today I want to explain to you the second knit that is here, and it's called the purl. I used the same piece that I already used for the other videos, and this one is the knit, and now I'm going to show you the purl. The first part of this video is right-handed again, and yeah, what's the difference about the knit and the purl? When you knit, you go from the front to in between, and with the purl you go from in between to the front. I'm gonna show you. This is the knit from in between from the front to in between, and in the purl you go from in between to the front. Yeah, that's kinda all the difference that is there. Again, I'm showing it with two colors, so the white one is your red one that you have here, and yeah, you have to put your thread over your needle, and you go from in between to the front, and you have to do the steps now in the front. So you go around. Yeah, when I say jump over, you don't see it like that, but on the other side you are jumping over, and then you go to the end of the needle. I'm gonna swap to the other side so you can see, and then you pull your needle there. So I'm gonna show again. From the front you go to the back, and then you shove it a bit down and pull your needle out. That's the first one. So you go from in between to the front, you wrap it around, there are two ways to see this. You pull at your yarn, or just like jumping over, and then your needle's going to the back. You shove it a bit down and you pull out. You go from in between to the front, you wrap it around, you jump over, you go to the end of the needle, you go through to the back, and you pull it out. Maybe I can show it a bit closer. You go from in between to the front, you wrap around, you make it tight or jump over on the back, you put your needle to the back, shove it a bit down, and pull your needle out. Going to do it a bit quicker. Maybe it makes sense that way. Go in between, wrap it around, and cast off. No, it's not cast off. You just let it slip off. Yeah, I'm gonna explain it again slow. My camera doesn't like me. You go in between, from in between to the front, you wrap it around, you jump over, you go in between to the back, you shove it down and pull the needle out. You go in between, to the front. You wrap your yarn around, make it tight, put the needle to the other side, shove it down and pull out. When you don't have space to pull out, pick the last one, shove them a bit to your front, keep a finger on the next stitch because that one you want to keep. This one I want to lose, and then you can shove it out. You go in between, you go around, jump over, make your needle go to the back, shove it down and pull out. You go from the front to from in between to the front. You've wrapped your yarn around, jump over, but you don't really see that, but you can see that there is my new stitch. My needle goes to the back, I shove it down a bit and pull out. I'm trying to figure out if I can show it a bit closer, but no, I can't. You go from in between to the front, you wrap your yarn around, you go up, needle goes to the back, you shove it down and pull out. One more time, you go from in between to the front, you wrap your yarn around and you slide it off. A bit faster for the ones where it makes sense when it's a bit faster. When it's faster, I can't say it out loud. So I'm going to do the last 4 with talking. You go from in between to the front, you wrap it around, you jump over it, but it's in the back, so you don't really see that. You put your needle through the old stitch to the back and then you pull it off. You go from in between, maybe like this, there in between to the front. You go around, you pull it a bit and then you pull it off. And when you're finished, you just change the sides like that and you can continue. Yeah, that was it right-handed, and now I'm going to show you how to do this left-handed. I go back to my black yarn again. It's left-handed, so it's going to be the other way. The left-handed makes the needle that's empty in the left hand and the full needle in the right hand. And also here I want to switch to the colors. Your thread you're using is in front of you. You put them over your needle. I am not sure if I can show this the right way because I am right-handed knitting, but you go, maybe it's even easier on this one. You go from in between to the front and then yeah, I was holding it wrong, so that was my mistake. You wrap it around. I'm doing it wrong, I think. This was the normal way, and this is how I want to do it now. I have to keep it there. I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so from in between to the front, then you wrap it around this way. You jump over, you go to the back, you shove it down the needle, the other one you have to loose, and you made the stitch. There it is, this one, the black one doesn't count. You go from in between to the front, you wrap it around, you jump over, you go to the back, you shove it a bit down, go to the end of the needle and release the old stitch. You go from in between to the front, you wrap it around, you pull, go to the back, shove it a bit down and pull it off. One more time, you go from in between to the front, you wrap around, pull through, you shove it down your needle, and the other one you want to let go. Just like that. Last one. So, and then release it. Also for left-handed, when you can't get it off, just push it a bit to the front. You go around, and then you have to let it go. I'm gonna finish this needle. You can see that I am not a left-handed knitter, that's why it's going this weird. I think it's weird, I'm not sure, maybe it makes sense for all the normal left-handed knitters. But yeah. Gonna explain one more time. You go from in between, from in between to the front, you wrap it around, you pull it through like that, and then your needle goes to the back and you shove the old one off. So from in between to the front, you wrap it around and you go and shove it off. Yeah, gonna do the last few ones a bit faster if I can. I'm not sure, I didn't practice before, maybe I should have, but maybe I shouldn't. So you go around to there and shove it off. To the back and shove the old one off. What you can do now, and I forgot to say that with the right-handed, but that's okay. When you change your when you do your first row, 1, 3, 5, 7, that one, with the knit, and 2, 4, 6, that kind, with the purl, which is this one, then you can actually make a front and a back on your knitting project. So yeah, that was my explanation. Maybe I will redo this video sometime, but not now. Because I am experiencing that I am a bit tired. This is my little cat. I am really happy with her. Hello, there's the cat. Okay, bye.